How's everyone doing tonight? Nice Thursday night. Hope your day was well. I think everyone can hear okay. I'd hope so. It's got this entire classical fake book I've been kind of playing through a little bit. Just the chords, though. Just the chords. Maybe I can get something out of here. Something interesting out of here. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, I played this earlier. Not very interesting, though. Let's see. Caesar Funk. Mi Angelicus. Cesar Franck. So what I'm doing is I'm just playing the chords. I'm not playing what's actually on the page. I'm just taking the chord progressions and just kind of the chord symbols and just running with it and being a little bit creative with them. Let's see. Oh, here's another Cesar Franck piece. Just look at the chords real quick. Really? Yeah, okay. Okay, and then he modulates here to an F minor 6. So let's see, you got a E flat minor 6 over G flat. That's yeah, there it is. B flat over F. Oh, that's stark. That's a kind of a neat progression. Uh-huh. Ooh. God, he never resolves, does he? There we go. It's finally it. So he's going from a G augmented to an A flat minor. That's nice. F diminished. D diminished. No. Please don't do that. All right. My bunny is deciding to nibble on me music books. She likes to give each one a little taste test. She's coming alive right now. She's been sleeping all day, and this is her time to wake up and run around. Isn't that right? Yeah? And bother me quite a lot. So this prelude is this is a prelude by Cesar Franck. I am playing. Again, I'm not playing the melody. I'm just playing the chords and just listening to the chords and the progression because I think it's interesting, and then I can just be creative off of it. So let's take a look here. Do I need to babysit the bunny? Do I need to babysit you? Do I need to babysit you? I think you're fine. Yeah, all right. So it's in C minor. It's prelude, chorale, and fugue is what I have. I don't have the complete version of it. It's just an excerpt of it, but it's really interesting. Let's see. So that's already like the first. That's really nice. Little. What's he doing here? He's just walking down, isn't he? Oh, he's just walking down the scale. That's all he's doing. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's the bunny. Say hello. No, oh, you shy? You know. Yeah, hey. You're fine. Yeah. This is the bunny. Say hi, bunny. She's the one that's been causing all the ruckus, right? Yes, yes you are. Mwah. Okay, we're gonna be on our best behavior tonight. Yes. All right. All right. Yep. All right. Let's put you back. All right. Let's get back to this. So that's cool. He's just walking it down. It looks like he repeats this twice. Yeah. And then he's got a little transition section here, a little different section. F minor 6 are very flat. E diminished 7. Or G flat. Is he doing the same thing here? A flat, so. And he's close. He goes up to a G flat. Okay, so there's a pattern to it, sort of. That's kind of nice how he does this little. What is it? That's kind of nice. He does the first inversion. Over C. See, that's kind of interesting. So let's see, what is he doing here? Then augmented. This is a little weird. It's not too bad. It's fine. There. We got here. We got C minor, and then A7. I would have done that personally. Me of the Schumann piano quartet. Is it the quartet or quintet? The funeral march. Something like that. Something like that. Where he has this nice little. Was it diminished over a pedal, I think, but there's this pinch. This is really nice. I should actually follow this. I think I could probably do something with just this part. This is already kind of nice. He has a C sus over D, which I think we can do better. I am hearing more of like a dominant, I'm hearing more of like a this, because it goes to a C minor chord, and we can just take that section, this little chord progression right here. That's kind of nice because it repeats this twice, and then he goes into something else, which kind of meanders around. I'm not seeing really a pattern here. Following around. Okay, then he returns, sort of. Yeah, so he modulates from C minor to F minor. That's interesting. Huh. He kind of meanders his way there. Anyway, let's see if we can do something like this, because you have this walking bass downwards. So he has an F minor, a plain F minor chord. It spiced it up with the seventh. You can even do that, maybe. What if you do this? What if you do this? We just change it up at the very end. got a little sidetracked there. Let's see what else we got here. Second movement. Cesar Franck. Let's get away from Franck. Let's see what else we got. We got Handel up here. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be pretty plain. Or is it? Or is it? Well, let's see. It's a little Handel water music. Let's see. From the Allegro. I'm just playing the chords, so. Haydn. Okay, Haydn could be a little bit more interesting. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, maybe. It's pretty cookie cutter here. Let's see. Oh, Sacred Head, Now Wounded by Hans Leo Hassler. Let's see what you got here. Let's see. Second inversion? I may have played that wrong the first time around. Really no 7. It's a chorale. Yeah, that's like sounds very chorale-like. Some interesting things happening in there every once in a while, but I'm looking for something a little more potent, a little bit outside the realm of classical. Somewhere in the Romantic era, maybe early 20th century, that kind of stuff, or oh gosh, all this damn Haydn. Oh, Trumpet Concerto. I remember. The third movement. The third movement, that was like my favorite in high school. Hey, they do have the third. Yeah. What a fun run. Let's see if I can get that right. I'll get the right guy. I got 2 fingers right. 2. This is kind of awkward, this turn. What a good run. This Haydn guy knew what he was doing. Let's see if I can do the chords. I can do this. orchestra comes in. Man, I could never play that piece on the trumpet. I auditioned on trumpet in high school for college, and I just loved the third movement. I gave it a good crack at it, but I could never get to it. Trumpet just never really interested me too much as an instrument. I always felt the piano was really it's just my home. My home. This is my happy place. Italian street song. Yeah, I really don't like it. How much variety do we have here? Do we pretty much stick in the key the entire time? Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm looking for a little bit of novelty. Art is calling for me. Is it now? Victor Herbert. Let's see what we've got here. E flats. Okay, nothing too extraordinary. Nice little. I love a sharp 5. Okay. Actually, I kind of like that modulation. That's kind of nice. Oh, what's he doing here? That's cool. So we're in key of E flat. Goes to a C7. So you have this chromatic line. Okay, going to the 2. And then this is pretty stark, isn't it? Going from an F minor to a D7. Whoops, I kind of like that better. Into a G minor. Okay, so let's say we tonicize F minor, and then we go to a D7. God, what is that? What kind of modulation is this? It's kind of cool. Okay, so F minor, so D would be the sharp, the raised 6, the Dorian 6, the Dorian 6. Oh wait, I'm thinking about this wrong. I'm going to G minor. It's just a 5 of 2. That's all it is. I knew that. I totally knew that. I totally knew that. Yeah. A 5 of 2, though. Why does it sound so stark, though? So we're on E flat. This is fine. This is smooth. I mean, this is smooth, too. But why does it sound so stark? Why does it sound so stark? Okay, so F minor. The only common tone in these two chords is the C, which 5 becomes the 7, so. And I suppose you could. Alright? I don't feel like thinking too much about it. Let's... Oh, he goes to a B flat seven. Okay, so he's not just Treachy. Treachy? What the heck does Treachy mean? I want to be a screechy peachy cantatis. Cantatis. Don't know what that word means. And then it has the word treachy right in the middle of it. Treachy. Okay, I kind of like that. C minor. Okay, we're on the 6. A diminished. So. That's very 19th century, isn't it? Lower neighbor. Lower neighbor third. Really? F7 to an E flat? Let's see. Yeah, that works. That's nice. Okay, so if I just play this kind of. Nothing too extraordinary. So it says in the score. Like other plump girls that I see? Oh my god, what is this piece about? I long to be a I long to be a prima donna, donna. I long to shine up on the stage. I have the embon point and embon point? What? Embon point. Embon point? And I've never heard that word in my life. Embon point. To become a queen of song. And my figure would look pretty as a page. I want to be a screechy, peachy cantatrice. Cantatice? Maybe that's it. Cantatice? Maybe that's it. Cantatice. Don't know what that word means. Cantatice. Maybe it's an Italian word. Like other plump girls that I see, I hate society. I hate propriety. Art is calling for me. Wow, if that isn't just an ego middle finger of a piece, isn't it? Look at me, I am just the best, and everyone else is fat and I can screech. That's basically what this piece is about, right? Am I understanding this right? What a bizarre set of words. more songs by Mr. Victor Herbert. What is this one all about? Gypsy Love Song. Okay, so this one might be relatively PC. Oh, I say that, and then you have Indian Summer. Oh God, what's this gonna be? Summer, you old Indian summer, you're the tear that comes after. June time's laughter. You see so many dreams that don't come true. Dreams we fashioned when summertime was new. You are here to watch over some heart that is broken by a word that somebody left unspoken. You're the ghost of a romance in June, going astray, fading too soon. That is why I stay. Farewell to you, Indian summer. Oh, okay, cool. It's not as bad as I was willing to believe. It is from the 1800s, I assume. So you know, I was gonna proceed with caution on a title like that. Um, a kiss in the dark. This one looks pretty short. Oh, that kiss in the dark was to him just a lark, but to me 'twas a thrill supreme. Just a kiss in the dark, but enkindled the spark, the walking of love's young dream. That's kind of cute. So let's see. Not all of these, of course, have lyrics. These are like, uh, you know. Oh, good, more. Oh, we got Ingle Humperdinck in here. Let's see. We're on. Oh, we got Holst. Wait. How much of Holst do we have in here? I love. There's a time in my, I forget in undergrad where I just became obsessed with Holst. Like, especially his band suites. Like, they were just so good. Like, I just loved like the modality of them, and like they're so like effortlessly tuneful, like the melodies. Um, no. Yeah, so this is the planets. Do they have anything from his Sweetney planets? That'd be a beautiful. Oh yeah, of course they have the Jupiter theme. Yeah. B flat. I got this. Yeah. Right. Nope. Oh, I see. Yep. Uh, I just lost my place. I was getting too involved in this. This is so good. Come on. it's a sus chord. That was choppy. Andante maestosa. Andante maestosa. You know, this is one of the, classical music's, and I think humanity's just most gorgeous melodies. And it's so simple, but it's just so lovely. It just is just so organic and just so it's just a lovely. It's got everything to it, and it's very diatonic too. It doesn't really step out of the key hardly at all. No, it's pretty diatonic. I don't know. It's just wonderful, and it's also very easy to sing. I believe it was a chorale piece beforehand. Okay, they put Saturn in here. Da, da. I mean, it's such a weird piece, right? B diminished over A, then A over G. Yeah, I mean, Saturn is everyone's favorite, I assume. Yeah. Oh, they have Mars in here. Oh, this will be cool. So you just go. Yeah. You sure it's that? Oh, that was octave low. Whoops. Bass clef. Yeah, I guess it is a G. Yeah, it just sounds so wrong. That's down here. Yeah, that's down here. How do I do that? Let's try. What's happening? D flat, right? Okay. I'm just ringing up an octave just because it just sounds a little muddy down here. I guess you could. Oh, they have chords now. Really? D flat major? Yeah, this is right. And then it ends on a. How they ended up? They end it with a C. Okay, sure. You know, Venus is such an underrated movement from the planets. Really, A flat major. C9. That would be. God, what's a good voicing for that? I'd have to work on that. Bummer they don't have like any of his. I just loved his Holst Gustav Holst's concert band suites, like for military band. Pity he only wrote two of them. God, I wish he wrote like as many as Haydn wrote symphonies. I mean, gosh, Holst would have just knocked these out of the park. I mean, like, I mean, just splendid, just brilliant writing. Just wonderful. Holst is such an underrated composer, and he wrote damn good stuff, damn top quality, top notch orchestration. I mean, yeah, and he was around the time of English composer, right? English composer, right around the time 1874 to 1934. How do I know this? How do I know this? That's when Holst was around, 1874. I remember that's when he was born, and then he died in 1934. I think in 1934, because I remember like Pluto was discovered around 1930, and then there's like some like hype about, oh, you're gonna write for Pluto, and he's like, dude, like everyone has beaten the planets to death. I really don't care. Let it die, please. Um, I totally get. Um, yeah, so he just left at Neptune, and well, Pluto, well, would have really made a difference because well, Pluto's no longer a planet, so technically it is complete. Yeah. All right, what else we got here? Let's see. This doesn't look too interesting. Let's see. The way to tell if something's interesting is if they see sharps or flats anywhere. You see a little bit of modulation happening. We gather together to ask the Lord's blessing. He chastens and hastens this will to make known. The wicked oppressing now cease from distressing, sing praises to his name, for he forgets not his own. Okay, that's we gather together. 16th century Dutch melody, adapted by Edward Kremser. Huh. So what else we got here? Oh, look, more. What's this one about? Oh, promise me, Clement Scott. Uh, Reginald de Koven. Reginald de Koven. Everyone's favorite composer. Oh, promise me that someday you and I. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and. Oh, it's slowly. 4. Oh, promise me that someday you and I will take our love together to some sky. Okay. Okay, I already like it. It uses a minor plagal cadence. Yes, so much yes. Okay, we're gonna have fun with this. Okay, let's see. That's an A. Hell yes. So F. Okay, so that's kind of the whole thing, right? And then it repeats. Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just copy and paste. Okay. That's kind of nice. That's. I like the harmonies in here. I mean, if you don't like that, I don't know. I don't. I mean, gosh, that's just so nice. We'll take our love together to some sky. Faith renew, and find the hollows where those flowers grew. That's nice. I like that. Oh man, he only uses that minor plagal cadence once. But again, I guess it's only looks like it's a 4 8 12 4 8 12 16 20. It's a 20 bar phrase, right? Yeah, 20. No, 16 bar phrase. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 16 17 because of the intro. Okay. Yeah, 17 bar phrase. And then it repeats again. Oh, that's nice. I mean, just this. So lovely. So lovely. A lot of people. Oh gosh, that's in German. I can't even pretend to read that. Golden. Oh, it's not the Silver and Gold Waltz. It's the Gold and Silver Waltz by Franz Lihar. 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 Actually, let's take a look at this. C D D D C G 1 5 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 5. Oh, okay, a little modulation here. C, oh, let's go to a D. Okay, it's a 5. D flats. They throw in a tritone substitution. Neapolitan. What is this? Okay. So. goes straight to a D flat chord. What? Holy shit. He just walks it up. So just before the piece, you're just doing all these very basic C, D, D7. Yeah. A, G, D7. Yeah, it's 505. I mean, it's really not that interesting harmonically. 5, 5, 7, 5, 7, 1. Okay, that's kind of cool. But that's just just a 5 of 2 though, essentially. So that's basically the first part of the piece. Is just something like that, and then you've got the and then what the hell is happening here? Okay, that's wild. Okay, I actually have to look at this. So interesting. You have an A. Okay, that's just a little bit of a novelty then. Definitely stands out. This kind of works though, because I mean that's gonna just like holy shit. No one's gonna expect that. But here you're at least on the 5 of 5. It's kind of slapped together. I think there could have been a little bit more nuance here in terms of the harmonic progression, but this is the Golden Silver Waltz by Franz Lehar. Must be some salon music from the time. Let's see, anything else interesting? No, he modulates here. Modulates to G. Modulates to G. I mean, that's C diminished E7. Yeah, so that's 506. That's actually kind of neat. There's a 5. I just wish they would just keep it. It's like really a 2 to a 1 is fine. It tonicizes it very well. It's like a plagal. It's like a plagal cadence, a better plagal cadence, improved one, new and improved. Let's see what else we got here. What's new composer I've never seen, never heard of before? Oh boy, Lugerio Leoncavallo. Must be Italian, maybe, perhaps. Yes. Now we're into friends list. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to play any of these parts, though. It's friends list. Oh. Yeah, it's just that piece. Yeah. 1 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 5 1 1 1 1 1 1. It's all in C sharp. Oh my God, they write in C sharp major. No. 2 4 6. No, C sharp. That's F sharp major. Ugh, it's a lovely key. Actually, I like playing F sharp major. It's a very, very lovely key. It's very easy. It's just a bitch to read. So many sharps. Yeah, it's so nice. Let's see what else else we got? Les Preludes. I have a couple of lists. We have the little main melody here from the second. Really? D? I always thought it was a B. Or even an A. No, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh, I skipped the entire thing, yeah. And then you got the. I'm surprised they got as far as they got to. They got to. What do they end with? Something like that. Liebestrom, the Campanella. I mean, apart from the repeated D sharps, it's a nice little Italian melody, right? Yeah. Yum ba 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 da 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 da. Something like that. Oh, they have the B minor sonata. Wow, they have the Liszt B minor sonata in as a chord as a lead sheet. That's what I'm trying to say. Interesting. So they have it starting. Oh, the real wants to go an octave higher. And I don't have any chords here. And then they have the grandioso. Oh. I mean, that's the one part of the list that I actually know how to play. Don't remember it. Don't remember it. Gosh, that's surprising I have this in here. I had the Fierce Piano Concerto. It's all right. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Yeah. Ba, da, 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 da. Ba, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, hell no. Nah, not today. Let's see what else we got. We got Mahler finally. Edward McDowell. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, To a Wild Rose. Right? I feel like I've heard that before. I must have heard that before at some point. Let's see. Mahler. I've never really liked Mahler, I'll be honest with you. Mahler's just. Yeah, he's Adagietto. I mean, he's not bad. I mean, I get the hype behind Mahler, and maybe at some point I'll come around to him. But just, you know, he's quite dense, and quite. He gets on a soapbox a little too much and likes to lecture us. And I don't really like being lectured to in music. I like being sang to. Either that or I like to see, you know, a well-crafted piece of music. Which, I mean, the Mahler symphonies absolutely are. I mean, no doubt about that. But, just not really my thing. That's okay. Who are your composers that, you know, the composers you're supposed to like, you're supposed to know, but you just can't get on board with? I feel like everyone has that. Oh, we got American Patrol. Who wrote this piece? F.W. Meekum. I can't hate that. I got some medieval stuff here. Ah, of course you have Dies Irae, right? I guess if you really want, you could do parallel organum, you know? Probably a fourth probably would be better, right? Maybe not. Maybe. Modulation. That's kind of nice, right? Dire ire. Dire ire. How could, death sounds so beautiful, doesn't it? Day of Judgment. And there's no chords. I'm just harmonizing this, just using my ear. Maybe. No, that won't work. I still think a plagal cadence or a pickety third at the very end would be kind of nice. Let's start. So let's see. I think a nice pickety third at the very end would kind of really liven this up if you're going to harmonize it. Yeah. But of course, this piece has been beaten to death and used in everything from Rachmaninoff to Liszt to, gosh, probably people before that, and Star Wars and stuff. The Dies Irae is just such a it's a musical Easter egg, if you like. That's been just kind of hidden there throughout music history. If you know, you know. Especially in movies, like you're not really paying much attention to the music. You're really focused on the content, the plot on screen. The music is just to kind of fill in, trying to suggest a mood, so to speak. At least that's where I think like the movie industry is heading, where it's a little more subtle, but it's more just, I don't know, especially like some of the big action movies, where the Marvel movies, it's like, do you remember any of the music? Did it ever stand out to you? Because to me, it really didn't. It really didn't. It was good music. It was fine. It did the job, but I mean, it wasn't any John Williams or Hans Zimmer. Where it really was personal and like it really stood out on its own. Um, yeah. Anyway, let's see what else we have. Let all mortal flesh keep silence, and with fear. Consolation. Felix Mendelssohn. Songs without words. Let's see. with no words. Oh, some songs about words. Yeah. Mendelssohn. Let's see. Spring song. Venetian boat song. Da, 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 da. Hi, bunny. My bunny's going crazy. She's just running around, exploring right now. She's like a child. Oh my gosh. All right, she's very entertaining. Monteverdi. Monteverdi. It's the only Meyerbeer piece in this. Really? There's only one piece by Meyerbeer. Huh. The Coronation March. Coronation March. Okay. Okay, thank you. Chardas. Monty. Gosh, what if I remember how the piece went? Oh. Oh yeah, the famous one. And then yeah, it's a cute piece. I think it's overplayed a little bit, but magic flute, and we got into Mozart. Okay. Oh, I don't want to go through the entire book. I'm gonna skip Mozart because there's a lot of it. There's a lot of Mozart in here. My God. Oh my gosh, it's like a good 40, 50 pages of Mozart. Mussorgsky. You know what? Let's start from the beginning. B, all your killer bees. Killer bees. Let's see what we got here. Of course, we start with Bach. Of course, Bach is the very first one. Is he? Is Bach the very first one? No, it's not. Adolphe Adam, your favorite composer. Okay, he is your favorite composer because he wrote a piece that you probably know. Adolphe Adam wrote, "Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining." Didn't know that. I thought this was a more recent piece. I thought it was written in the 20th century. But it's not. It's not. Let's see who else we have. Stephen Adams. The Holy City. Isaac Albéniz. Oh, you know what? I gotta listen to more of Albéniz. He was a Spanish composer, 19th century composer and pianist. And there was not very many Spanish composers in the 19th century. I think there was three that we know of that really made a contribution in music in some meaningful way. And he wrote Iberia. Was that it? Was that his main big piece? This crazy virtuosic piano piece that was quintessentially Spanish. It's he obviously being of origin, he wrote music that was very distinctively Spanish, whereas other composers wrote vacation pieces that sounded Spanish, like the Spanish Rhapsody by Liszt. It's not really capturing it's capturing the Cliff Notes version of Spanish music, but not really capturing the actual Spanish musical nuance that Albéniz would have had. Um, so I gotta listen to his pieces more. He's a very good composer and a pianist at the time. Definitely worth a listen. Iberia, I gotta listen to that whole suite. I've listened to parts and pieces of it, but it's like 50 minutes long or something. It's a lot. Let's see, who else do we have here? Anonymous, everyone's favorite. Drink to me only with thine eyes. Dona nobis possum, of course. Dona nobis possum possum. Nice little round. And then Anton Arensky. Arensky, I don't know about him. He sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Then we get on to Bach, which I should be, yeah, like there's a lot. There's a ton of Bach in here. Still Bach. Okay, Bach. Okay, let's get past Bach. We jump, okay, so we jump from Bach to then Bachman. G. Bachman, again, everyone's favorite composer. Cool. And then we get right up, you get straight into Beethoven. Yeah. So let's see, we got the Archduke Trio. Yep. Écossais. I don't think this is published. This is like a Woo piece, wasn't it? Oh, that's nice that they did the chorale fantasy. Yeah. Something like that. The Grosse Fuge. My God, really? Really, the Grosse Fuge? How did they do this? Oh, that's interesting. They didn't tie the eighth notes like a. They have it written like this. That's not right, but okay. Oh boy. to play it with two hands. I can't. Yeah. Oh, surely end it. You know, they just wrote etc. at the end. They didn't even properly end it. They just wrote in tiny little marking. Look, they just wrote etc. Can you see that? They wrote etc. right there. They said, nah, you just keep it up. Yeah, you know, just end it. Just end it whenever you feel like it. See that? I don't know if you can see that. But, like, what? Ah, yeah, funny, funny, funny man. That's cool what they put in the choral fantasy. What else? Oh, God. Yeah, I put in for release. Of course they had to put that in there. You know, Beethoven didn't even intend that to be, like, put out to the public. Like, he wrote it, I tell my students, it's not, I'm paraphrasing when I say it, but, like, he wrote it in his lunch break, like, some girl he liked, and, you know, he just then threw it away. He just really put it away, just didn't really think twice about it. Until 11 years later, weirdly enough. And then he kind of, I guess, was bored one day and just started, like, hacking at it, like, oh, here's this free release piece that I wrote, like, 10 years ago. Yeah, let's mess with it a little bit and, you know, polish it up here and there. I only spent, like, a couple hours probably just rewriting it and then just putting it off to the side to never to be seen again, which it shouldn't. I mean, he was working on his Ninth Symphony in 1822. Like, he really had better things to do than work on a measly little piano piece. Um, okay, cool. The Egmont Overture. I should know this piece. Oh, the F minor. And then da ba 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 bum ba da da dum bum bum bum. That is just one of his best pieces, I think. Well, maybe not his best pieces, but one of his most thrilling pieces, I should say. I mean, every single melody and every single theme is so like catchy and memorable. Like da dee dee da 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 da. Da dee da 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 dee da dee dum, ba da ba bum ba da ba bum. I mean, just that alone is just great. Da-da-da-dum, ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. I mean, it just builds on itself. It's just, it's a really good piece. It's a really great piece. If you want to get into classical music, like that's a great just slap across the face and just, it's just so cool. I mean, it really holds the emotional test of time. That Egmont Overture. You don't have to know anything about classical music to enjoy that piece. It's so totally accessible. Um, Yeah, let's see. Minuet in G. You know, I always forgot that he wrote this. It's a really a nothing piece. I don't care anything about that piece. And then they have some of his sonatas in here. So which sonatas did they choose to put in the fake book? First piano sonata. Okay, they put that one in there. They put all of Opus 2 in here. No. Okay. They put the second movement. That's a nice little second movement. There's something nice about that piece. I just can't put my finger on it, but I really enjoy that. And then, yeah, the turbulence, you know. Yeah. Something like that. I've never played it before, but yeah, it's a very thrilling piece of music. Okay, they put in the third piano sonata. I can't do that quickly. Let's see. Piano Concerto number 3. Ah, that's a good theme. It's in C minor, dumbass. No. Yeah, third piano concerto. It's pretty underrated, especially that last move of that. Right? Is that how it goes? Something like that. Yeah, that last movement's just great. Actually, I put in the second movement of the third piano concerto. I don't remember. Is this one of those piano concertos? One of the piano concertos has a really lovely second movement, and I thought it was always the fifth one, the Emperor Concerto. Maybe it was the third. I don't remember. Oh, and they do have the last movement in here. Yeah. I was right. Ah, yeah, that's better. Yep. Ah, they don't put the fourth piano concerto in here. That's my favorite. They put in the Emperor. Okay, they go to the Emperor. Yeah, Emperor's a great piece. Not my favorite, but still it's a very solid, lovely piece. And for a lot of people, it is their favorite. Let's see. Second movement of the Emperor theme is I think it's in B major. I feel like it's a yeah. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one definitely for sure. C7. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. It shows you that Beethoven's not just all about "Rrr, bing bang boom. He can be profound. He can be fragile. He can be, just the most loving, most melodic composer if he wanted to. But he again he mastered the classical style when he was like 20. Like he already was up to speed. Like he already knew calculus, in fifth grade. Like he got it. He understood. He wanted to challenge himself musically. So this is why we don't always get like the most lyrical and lush Beethoven, uh, because he was after something different, and that's okay. Okay, you got the Pathetique. I love it. It's just they just write. Oh, this is the. I think that's a miss. That's a typo. They have two naturals next to each other. It should probably be a B flat because that's how the piece goes. All right. All right. Uh, yeah, then they have the rest of them, and then they just have that's one of his stronger second movements in the sonatas. Yeah, personally, I just don't really take to his second movements very often. They can be kind of samey. I don't know. Some of them are good. I'm supposed to like the second movements, but I don't know. I need more. I need heroin, musically speaking. Second movements tend to kind of just drag on and just drag and just like come on, get me the good stuff. I understand we need a break, but at least make the break interesting, somewhat. C minor. Interesting. Interesting. I put that in there. They put the second movement of the Moonlight in here. Interesting. They probably did. They put the Yeah. They put the first movement. Of course they do. Holy shit! Did they put the entire piece in here? I think they put most of it in here. I mean, this is basically a reduction of it. This is one of the pieces I actually do know. Yeah, it's going pretty far. This is the entire thing, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Wow, they just do the entire thing in here. As a lead sheet. That's really incredible. Gosh, I could have shown this to my students. It'd been easier for them to play. Let's see, they got the pastoral sonata, which I had a colleague of mine that was saying, like, "Oh, the pastoral sonata by Beethoven is my favorite," and I just tried to keep it zipped up because I was just like, yeah, pastoral's so meh, so meh. It's fine. I don't. I mean, like, it's fine. I don't know. It's all right. It's not my favorite. And then we got the next sonatas, the easy sonatas. Uh, yeah, interesting, interesting. Yeah, they have the easy sonatas. Which, fun fact, I learned that apparently Beethoven didn't want those published. He was very annoyed that they got published. His brother, I want to say, went behind his back to publish them. When Beethoven found out, he kind of like ripped him a new one. I guess I don't know why his brother didn't remember. I think it was probably for financial reason or some kind. They got the first movement of the Tempest Sonata. How much of this? Oh my gosh, they have a lot of this. Is this the entire exposition? This is the entire exposition. They even have the. Ah, there we go. Mm, this is actually this. I love it. I mean, I don't know. I just think this is one of the big qualities about Beethoven is like he really knows how to write a really exciting accompanimental left hand part, and not just in his piano sonatas, but like in everything he does. Like it's not just going or it's not like some Alberti. It's not some like normal figuration like a Mozart or a Haydn would have done. It's very novel. It's very unique. It's it helps fill it out, but it also says something additionally as well musically. And then wow, they throw in the entire first movement of the Appassionata here as well. I think. I know it's two octaves apart. And then oh, I've never played this piece. Let's see. Oh, do I want to even try? I know it's a diminished chord. Something like that, right? Dum, bum. Something like that, right? Oh, it's not the entire thing. No. So they. All right, yeah. And then what do they do here? Oh, that's lazy. Oh, they just cut and paste. They just cut and paste the coda in. So after the end of the development or the exposition, they just go right into the coda. So after and just go, yeah, let's go into that. Interesting. Okay, these guys are just throwing stuff without any caution to chronology, are they? You know, it would have been nice if they included the second movement of this, the Appassionata. The German Sixth. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great little theme and variations. Very much needed. Again, oh, another one of my favorite second movements. Let's see, they have the second. Wow, why is this way out? Because they had this before, the G minor of Opus 49, the Piano Sonata number 19, the light easy sonatas. Ah, yeah, that's a silly little piece, isn't it? Oh, and Waldstein Sonata. Something like that, right? Okay, the section they have us do. Okay, look at this. They just have us do. They end us on a dominant, a very strong dominant. See that? The first movement excerpt? That's all we get. And then the publisher gave up. To be fair, that would have been one hell of a piece to have tried to lead sheet-ize it, so to speak. Again, as a lead sheet. But I think this is actually a really useful book for just getting the basic harmonies, for doing a general analysis as a supplement. It's very nice. Yes, and then you have Opus 109, Piano Sonata number 30, the E major. This is a great little piece. A sharp diminished up. Yeah. Obviously, can't play it that well, but it's okay. All right, string quartet. Is this the only string? Oh no, we had the Grosso Fuga earlier. Really? Just really, there's nothing there. Same with the First Symphony. I really do not like the First Symphony. I understand, like, oh, and it's opening on all these dominant chords and but yeah, I don't care. It doesn't hit me. It doesn't hit me emotionally. It's again, it's fine. It's impressive for like a how old was he? Opus was this? Opus. I don't know. It doesn't have an opus number on there. Whatever it was. Oh, Opus 21, Symphony Number One. Yeah, he's like young 20s probably. Probably, I'm guessing. Maybe I don't know. I got the second movement. Yeah, they put the whole symphony in here. Symphony Number One. Yeah, they put the entire symphony, and then Symphony Number Two, which is slightly better. Again, I'm kind of with the general population of like the odd number symphonies are the big ones. Those are the ones that really do it for me. That said, there is a lovely part in the second movement of this. Is it the symphony? No, it's not Symphony Number Two. It's Symphony Number Four. Underrated one. Wow, they're putting. Are they putting in the entire all of his symphonies? Here's Symphony Number Three, the Eroica. Bum, ba, ba, Funeral March 2. Ba, da, 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 and it's just these are just excerpts. Bum. Yep, here's Symphony Number 4. Second movement theme. Yeah. Something like that. Yep, Fifth Symphony. First movement. How much of this do we have? Quite a lot, actually. Okay, so no, it's not this. Okay, so they glue it into the. Okay, so they truncate it a little bit. And then this is a great second movement. Really? G diminished? Yeah. Really? G minor? This can't be right. C minor? Oh, it's not the whole thing. It's not the whole thing. I was like, wait. Yeah, that's lovely. Of course, third movement. Yeah, they put in all of his symphonies. Are there any that he left out? Here's Symphony Number 6, the Pastoral. Here is Symphony 7. Gotta look at the second movements. Let's see. Okay, so the way I usually play it is. Uh, let's see. Yeah, they just leave it up to there. They don't go any further. Like. I mean, that's just one of the pieces that made me fall in love with Beethoven. That second movement. No wonder it was on chords at the premiere. I mean, that's just like one of the greatest compliments you could ever receive as a musician is an encore. Um, an encore of the second movement of just any movement of any symphony. They even have a little bit of 8 in here. Symphony number 8, and then they've got 9. Okay, this is going to be a lot. What about 9 do they have in here? So they've got... Alright, so they've got the first movement, the... And then they do something weird here. It just kind of noodles off. Okay. Okay, yeah. Bum ba let's see if I can sight read this. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, I see. It's everywhere. I mean, that's a. Okay, so it's just doing every entry. Oh boy. Dum, 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 Nah, not worth it. Okay, too notey. Okay, and then we've got third movement theme that no one cares about. No one gives a damn about the third movement of the Ninth Symphony. And those that say they do are just trying to be edgy, right? Like, I don't care about the third movement of the Ninth Symphony, really. It's there because it has to be there. Yeah. All right, and then of course. Actually, that's the only bit that they include of the last movement. I mean, yeah, you gotta include that, but I would have included several other excerpts from the Ninth Symphony, the last movement. I mean, the Turkish part would be like, obviously. Speaking of Turkish march, the ruins of Athens. Yeah, it's a nice little, cute little piece. Violin concerto, third movement of it. Looks like Piano Sonatina number 1. Oh, yes. Right. Oh, wow. I've played this piece before. Right. Good piece to teach. Oh, they have the notes. Yeah. Rage over a lost penny. It's just Rondo a Capriccio. Yeah. Apparently, Rage Over Last Penny, the title of that piece, Opus 129 by Beethoven, was given by Schindler, apparently. And we know what we think about Schindler and his reputation of what he did with Beethoven's legacy. We're not going to get into that. But we like him in some aspects, and we really, really, really hate him in others. And that's all the Beethoven. I mean, that was a good. I mean, fair enough. That was a good chunk. All right. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just gonna end this in about 10 minutes time. Good night. Good night, everyone.